Hello everyone, Auvbri here and welcome to this house build video. I have fixed my, I have fixed myself a mouse, borrowed one from a friend so I could do my scheduled video. So thank you so much for lending me this mouse. It's so great that you wanted to do that. So this is the Neum house. This house is kind of a special house to me. It's greatly inspired by Danish suburban houses, and this is a kind of small suburban house, but the general vibe of it and stuff like that is Danish inspired. So yeah, let's just jump into it here. This is all the house there is. The front entrance here that I'm working on. This house have 2 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms, a master bathroom for the master bedroom, of course, and then a kind of separate bathroom for the rest of the house or guests who come to visit and stuff like that. It has a walk-in closet as well for the master bedroom, and it has a little study nook in the master bedroom as well. And what else can I say? It has a living room / dining room / kitchen in one room, because here in Denmark, actually, often it's these kind of 3 rooms are combined in some way. Not always, but it is kind of the trend now, or at least it is in the more modern builds of this house style. So yeah, I just put in some windows here. Now there is 2 different kind of window styles, just because I wanted to have like this big glass facade out to the street, and then the rest of the kind of windows are kind of more suburban looking, and just because these suburban looking windows I've chosen doesn't actually go close enough together that it looked good, so I decided to use these top to bottom windows with no style in them and stuff like that. And this is a brick house, and as you can see here in Denmark, brick houses is probably the most common house that you will see. I'm not actually sure why, but it's like let me say it like this: 9 out of 20 houses is probably gonna be, no, not 9, 19 out of 20 houses is probably gonna be some sort of brick, maybe not red, but at least brick house. So here in Denmark, we love brick houses. So this, we just put in some doors here. I tried to kind of mix modern with a kind of fashionable style, kind of different color schemes in different bedrooms and stuff like that. And here I'm just testing out to see if my sim could actually walk over these new kind of, it's not actually a fencing, it's more like a that thing you see when you walk from carpet to wooden floor and stuff like that, because here in Denmark we love carpets. Carpeted floors are a thing that you will see also very, very often in Danish houses. We have started to use wooden floorings a little bit more, but definitely carpets in the bedrooms and in the living room is something you are probably gonna see. So I decided to do this little carpet corner where the living room space is gonna be, and of course I have carpet in the 2 bedrooms, so that is just great. this is the master bathroom. Now, this bathroom has both a tub, as you can see, and a shower. Just because I wanted to put in a tub, just because I would love to have a tub. You know, I think it's great, and I love being in a pool and stuff like that. So a tub would definitely be a great choice for my bathroom, but I can't afford it, and I don't have the space where I currently live. So, but yeah, just a tub, and I kind of separated the bathroom here. So it's kind of like the bathing room with the shower and tub, and it's kind of like the other room with the toilet and, you know, sinks and stuff like that. And this is the other bathroom, kind of the smallest one, but it's fully functional just to the rest of the household and, you know, guests and stuff like that, so they don't walk into the master bedroom whenever they want to go to the bathroom toilets. Yeah, this is the kind of walk-in closet. Now, this is also a thing that is kind of coming into the houses nowadays. But mostly we just have like dresses and stuff like that. But my closet is actually built into the wall where I'm currently living, so that is really cool. But it's not something that I actually did here. I just decided to do like a walk-in closet and, you know, work off that. So this room is very, very blue, as you can see, and I just wanted to kind of use some different colors in this. One of the rooms were yellow with kind of these bluish accents, and this is gonna be a blue room playing off the blue, whites, and kind of darkish colors. I am gonna remove those side tables as I just did there, because I just didn't like how they looked. Now, this desk is also from the new expansion pack, Get to Work. If you haven't already gotten that, for God's sake, do it. It's such a great expansion pack. If you don't want to, you know, go to work with your sim, then get it for all the stuff and features and stuff. Like, it's just such an amazing pack, and you get so much new stuff and new gameplay, and it's just great. Highly recommending that. So yeah, just filling up the room with, you know, chairs and stuff like that. I wanted that plant to be in that corner actually, but I just don't like it when the kind of leaves is sticking out through the wall so you can see it on the other side. I think that's so, it just doesn't look good, you know? And I actually wish that EA will kind of do something about that, so kind of objects sticking through plants and stuff like that. I know it must be a difficult task, but it's just a little thing that annoys me. Which is also why that plant, I haven't used it that much lately, just because I saw that it almost always sticks out of the wall somewhere. And if you want to use that plant, you actually should use it kind of in the middle of a room, or yeah, I'm not actually sure what to use that. So I just removed the kind of curtains there and replaced them with these. I wanted to use those before, but I just didn't like how they looked on top. You know, this kind of really huge, kind of squarish thing. I didn't think it looked good, so I removed it and replaced it with these ones. They look great, and the kitchen also looks really, really cool. Very modern kitchen, very simple kitchen, and got all the necessary things that you need. You can put in extra stuff if you want to do that, but just to warn you, there isn't much space to work with here, and I kind of filled out the space as much as I could, but everything in this house is fully functional. I've tested it out with my sim, and it should be working just fine, everything. So that is great. We've moved outside here, and just I didn't really do much, but just because, as you can see, the lot is quite small. But it's not like I really needed a bigger lot. I just wanted a small house, and that's what I did. So there is a small garden space here at the back, so as you can see there, you can do with that as you want. I just put a tree there, and just because pine trees is actually something we have quite a lot of here in Denmark, so I just, I thought it fitted well, and just putting in the outside lights as we jump into the pictures here. This is the master bedroom. I love how it turned out. The blue is really, really powerful color. The master bathroom here, the two different kind of rooms, even though it is one. This is the smaller bathroom in the house. And the kind of walk-in closet, if you can call it that, in the master bedroom. Here we have the kind of entrance into the house, or main entrance. This is the smaller kind of guest room, maybe kind of a, I don't know, just a bedroom. And this is the living room, dining room, kitchen room. Just all those 3 rooms into one, and I actually think it's kind of a cool idea. And just some last shots of the house outside here. Also, I just love how it turned out. Brick houses is kind of one of my favorite kind of houses, so yeah. But anyways, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave it a like and subscribe. Share it with your friends. It helps me out a great big deal. If you haven't checked out my last video, there is an annotation on the screen right now, so be sure to check that out. And yeah, just thank you so much for watching. I'm Auvbri, and have a fantastic day wherever you are in the world.